Hello students, hope you all doing good. Today we are going to learn a new lesson, chapter 2, part 1, page 27 to 30. We are going to see lesson 2, and from that lesson today we are going to see only part 1 of it from page 27 to 30. So all of you take your English book along with your classwork note. I hope you all have done your book works that we have seen in the last class. So let's move on to today's class. The topic of the lesson is the 3 questions. Read with me the 3 questions. 3 கேள்விகள். Let's see about the author. In your book, page number 32. All of you open your book to page number 32. There you can see about the author. And his name is Count Lev Nikolaevich Tolstoy. Okay, actually he is a Russian, so it's difficult to pronounce his name. I hope I have read it better. So let's see about him. He was popularly known as Leo Tolstoy. Okay, எல்லாருமே அவரை லியோ டோல்ஸ்டாய் அப்படின்னு கூப்பிடுவாங்க. Was born in an aristocratic Russian family. What is meant by aristocratic? That means a upper class, உயர்குல ரஷ்யாவில் உள்ள ஒரு ஃபேமிலியில் பிறந்த ஒரு ஆள் தான் இந்த ஆத்தர். ஓகே, he is regarded as one of the best writers in the world. உலகத்தில் உள்ள எல்லா எழுத்தாளர்களில் இவரும் ஒரு சிறந்த ஒரு பெஸ்ட் ரைட்டர். And his best known works are War and Peace and Anna Karenina. These two are his famous writings, his famous books. He was anti-war and violence. His doctrine of non-violence is said to have greatly influenced Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, so மகாத்மா காந்தியோட அதே சேம் நான்-வயலன்ஸை இவர் ரொம்ப இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கிறாரு. அது அவருக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சது நான்-வயலன்ஸ். Leo Tolstoy is known as the master of realistic fiction. His works are a faithful portrayal of the Russia he lived in. Okay, so realistic fiction. He is known as master of realistic fiction. That means he was more interested in writing the stories which are rooted in reality. உண்மையிலே நடந்த விஷயங்களை ஒரு துருப்பு சீட்டு மாதிரி எடுத்துட்டு அதன் மூலம் அவர் கதை எழுதுறதுல வல்லவர். ஓகே, பட் த கேரக்டர்ஸ் விச் ஆர் யூஸ்ட் இன் த ஸ்டோரிஸ் ஆர் நான் ஃபிக்ஷனல். த கேரக்டர்ஸ் ஆர் நாட் ட்ரூ, பட் த ஸ்டோரி இஸ் ரியல். Okay, his works are a faithful portrayal of the Russia he lived in. Okay, most of his writings were based on the Russian style where he lives. Okay, students, let's see about what the story is. The 3 questions. The story at a glance. Let's see what is the story is about. This is a story about a king with 3 questions on his mind. Okay, in this story we will be looking at a king and the king has 3 questions. Let's see what are those questions. He consults many learned men to find the answers but is left unsatisfied. Okay, and the king has 3 questions and he consults that questions to many learned people, but none of them answered his questions, so he was unsatisfied. Finally, he decides to visit a hermit who helps the king in his quest. Okay, so after all the confusions, he decided to visit a hermit, and let's see whether he received the answer or not by reading this lesson. Okay, now all of you open your book to page number 27. Number 27. Let's read our lesson. All of you read with me and follow me when I read. So only you will understand what is the lesson is all about. Okay, students? Let us read about a king with 3 questions on his mind and whether or not he received the answers he was looking for. Okay, நம்ம இந்த lesson read பண்ணுவோம். ஒரு king பற்றியது. அண்ட் பார்ப்போம் இந்த லெசனில் அவர் வந்து அந்த ஆன்சர்ஸ் அவருக்கு இருக்கிற அந்த 3 கொஸ்டினுக்கான ஆன்சர்ஸ் அவர் கண்டுபிடிச்சாரா இல்லையான்னு பார்க்கலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேராகிராஃப். It once occurred to a certain king that if he always knew the right time to begin everything, if he knew who the right people to listen to, where and whom to avoid, and above all, if he always knew what was the most important thing to do, he would never fail in anything he might undertake. Okay, so once there was a king and the thought came to his mind. What was the thought? And he has the 3 questions. If he knew answer for this 3 question, he would never fail in anything he might undertake. Okay, அவருக்கு 3 question இருக்கு. அந்த கொஸ்டினுக்கு அவர் ஆன்சர் கண்டுபிடிச்சாருன்னா அவர் வந்து வாழ்க்கையில் தோல்வி அடையவே மாட்டார். ஆக்சுவலி he want to become a good king without any mistake. So he has 3 questions and he strongly believed that if he got the answers for the 3 questions, he'll be succeed in his life. Okay, so what are the question? The right time to begin everything. In the first line you can see the right time to begin. Second line, begin everything. If he knew who is the right people to listen to. And the third question is, what was the most important thing to do? Take a pencil and underline those 3 questions. Okay, so first one is, what is the right time to begin everything? எல்லாவற்றையும் தொடங்க சரியான நேரம் எது? And the second question is, who are the right people to listen to? Okay, யாரெல்லாம் ரொம்ப மிகவும் அவசியமானவர்கள், யாருக்கு வந்து நம்ம ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுக்கணும், அது வந்து செகண்ட் கொஸ்டின். And the third one is, what was the most important thing to do? Okay, நாம் இப்போ செய்ய வேண்டிய மிக முக்கியமான வேலை வந்து என்னது? இந்த 3 கொஸ்டின் தான் அந்த கிங் வந்து அவரோட மனசில் நினச்சிருந்தார். Let's move on to second para. And this thought having occurred to him, he had it proclaimed throughout his kingdom that he would give a great reward to anyone who would teach him. Again the 3 questions were there. What was the right time for every action, and who were the most necessary people, and how he might know what was the most important thing to do. Okay, now here the king, he is sending messengers to for an announcement. Okay, what is mean by proclaimed here? Announced publicly. Now the king is announcing publicly that if anyone would answer this question, they'll get a great reward. Okay, he is announcing a big amount of prize that if anyone could say the answers. So what are those 3 questions? In the third line you can see, take a pencil and underline, what was the right time for every action, and who were the most necessary people, and how might know what was the most important thing to do. So last para. And learned men came to the king, but they all answered his questions differently. Okay, as the king sent messengers throughout his king, and he promised that whoever answered the 3 questions, they will get a large sum of money. Okay, so many wise men came to the king and they have given the answers differently. Let's turn to page number 20. So let's revise the question. First one, what is the right time to begin something? Next one, what is the most important person to listen to? And the last question, what is the most job to be done? These are the questions that the king had on his mind. Okay children, now page 28. In reply to the first question, some said that know the right time for every action, one must draw up in advance a table of days, months and years, and must live strictly according to it. Okay, now here for the first question, what is the first question? What is the right time to begin everything? So someone said you should prepare a timetable and follow it very strictly. ராஜா நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு டைம் டேபிள் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணணும், எது சிறந்த நேரம் அப்படின்னு உங்களுக்கு தெரியும்னா நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு டைம் டேபிள் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணணும். அண்ட் யூ ஹாவ் டு ஃபாலோ இட் வெரி ஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்லி. நீங்கள் என்னெல்லாம் செய்ய போகிறீங்கன்னு எழுதிட்டு அதை வந்து நீங்கள் ஸ்ட்ரிக்டாக ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும். தென் யூ கேன் டூ எவ்ரி திங் அட் த ரைட் டைம் பர்ஃபெக்ட்லி. Next, others declared that it was impossible to decide beforehand the right time. But some others said, let's move on to next part, page number 28 itself. For every action but that not letting oneself be absurd and idle pastimes, one should always attend to all that was going on and then do what was most needful. Okay, first someone said that you have to prepare a timetable and you have to follow it perfectly, strictly. But another one said, no, how can we decide everything in advance and that are the things that I am going to do? No, we cannot prepare a timetable that I am going to do these things. We cannot predict the future, what will happen, so we cannot make a timetable and we cannot follow it. It is impossible to do. And the other person said, yes, we cannot follow timetable, but we can observe everything carefully. And what are the important things, எது நம்முடைய வாழ்க்கைக்கு இப்போ இம்பார்ட்டனோ அதில் மட்டும் கான்சன்ட்ரேட் பண்ணி நம்ம வந்து செய்யலாம். வாட் வாஸ் த மோஸ்ட் நீட்ஃபுல் திங், in that we can concentrate and we can do our works. Next, others again said that however attentive the king might be to what was going on, it was impossible for one man to decide correctly the right time for every action, but that should have a council of wise men who would help him to fix the proper time for everything. So after that someone says that you cannot take decisions every time by yourself, king, so you need a council of wise men. உங்களால் எப்போவுமே என்ன செய்யணும் எல்லாத்தையும் உங்களால் தெரிஞ்சுக்க முடியாது. So you have to have a council of wise men. So who is council of council means a group of people chosen to make decision and give advice. The kings and the president, all the people, those who rule, they will have a council of people under them. Okay, those peoples will help them to make decisions and to give advice. So here also the one person says him to you create one council always and you keep them with you, so they will give you good advice. Then again, next para, then again others said there were some things which could not wait to be laid before a council, but about which one had at once to decide whether to undertake them or not. But in order to decide that, one must know beforehand what was going to happen. It is only magicians who know that. Therefore, in order to know the right time for every action, one must consult magicians. Okay, so now again another person is giving a comment that but sometimes some urgent may be there. ஏதாவது ஒரு அர்ஜென்ட்டான ஒரு விஷயம் வந்துச்சுன்னா you cannot wait for the decision of others, you have to decide by yourself. அந்த கிங்கிட்ட சொல்கிறாங்க ஏதாவது திடீர்னு ஒரு அர்ஜென்ட்டானா நீங்கள் அந்த கவுன்சில் மெம்பர்ஸுக்கு வேண்டி வெயிட் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கணும். ஆனால் அப்படி இருக்காமல் நீங்களே உங்களுக்கு வந்து நீங்களே டிசைட் பண்ணணும், ஏதாவது முடிவு நீங்களே எடுக்கணும். ஸோ அதுக்கு நீங்கள் தான் தயாராகணும். அதுக்கு சரியான ஆள் வந்து ஒரு மெஜிஷியனை போய் பார்க்குறது தான் நல்லது அப்படின்னு. ஒய் தே வேர் சேயிங் மெஜிஷியன்ஸ் ஹியர்? பிகாஸ் தே ஆர் த பீப்புள் நோ what is going to happen in future. So to find out what is the right time to do something, you should know what will happen in the future. So you should better to go and consult a magician. ஒரு மந்திரவாதி கிட்ட, ஒரு மாயஜாலம் பண்ணுற கிட்ட ஒரு ஆள் கிட்ட போனால் அவங்க வந்து அவங்க ஃப்யூச்சரில் என்ன நடக்கும்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ அது வந்து உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். Okay, but all these answers were different and the king was not satisfied with these answers. Okay, still he feels very empty. Let's see. Last para. Equally various were the answers to the second question. Some said the people the king most needed were his counselors. So here the king was not satisfied with the first question. So again the second question, for the second question there is the they were discussing about the second question. So what is the second question? What is the most, who is the most important needed person for the kingdom? So they were saying his counselors, அவங்க கூட இருக்கிற அந்த council members தான் important அப்படின்றாங்க. Let's move on to next page number 2. And some other said the priest. Priest means the religious person, clergyman or the pastors. Next, others the doctors, while some said the warriors. Warriors means soldiers, were the most necessary people. So here also they were giving different answers. Again the king got confused and he was not satisfied with any of the answers. So next para, to the third question, as to what was the most important occupation, some replied that the most important thing in the world was science. Others said it was to skill in warfare, and others again that was worship. Okay, now here the third question, what was the important thing to do? நம்ம செய்ய வேண்டிய இம்பார்ட்டன்டான விஷயம் என்ன? And what was the important occupation? செய்ய வேண்டிய வேலை என்னது? And someone said to develop science. Science தான் அந்த வேர்ல்டு நமக்கு முக்கியம். So you have to develop the science. Others said it was to skill in warfare. Okay, carry on with wars. போர்கள் நடைபெறட்டும், போர்களில் வெற்றி காணணும், அதுதான் important. And others said that it was worship. It was just worshipping God is the important occupation. Important ஆன ஒரு வேலை அப்படின்னு இன்னொரு சஜஷன் வருது. So all the answers are being different. The king agreed with none of them and gave the reward to none. Okay, so all the answers were different and the king also got so confusion, and now he was worried that how I will be a good king. He wanted to be a good king, so he has the 3 questions, but none of them give them answer. He didn't get the solution, so he did not give the reward to anyone. And let's see what happened again. But still wishing to find the right answers to his question, he decided to consult a hermit widely renowned for his wisdom. So now he got an idea to get the answer, that he could consult a hermit. Who is hermit? In the word bank you can see someone who lives alone and keeps away from people, often for religious reason. In Tamil we can say துறவிகள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்களா, எல்லாரையும் விட்டு தனிமேல போய் கடவுளுக்காக அப்படின்னு தனிமேல போய் வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருப்பாங்க, துறவிகள். அவங்க தான் hermit, a person who lives away from people for religious reason. Mostly they will be living in the forest and they will spend time in meditation and prayer. Okay, they need to get undisturbed connection with God. So they are the people who call hermit. And this hermit is widely renowned, that means very famous for his wisdom. The hermit lived in a wood. What is meant by wood? Forest, which he never quitted, which he never left. அங்கிருந்து அவர் வெளியில வந்ததே கிடையாது. And he received none but common folk. அவர் யாரையுமே வரவேற்க மாட்டாரு. He will just invite only the common people, the ordinary people. So the king put on simple clothes and before reaching the hermit's cell, dismounted from his horse, leaving his bodyguard behind. He went on alone. So what is happening here? This hermit, he will just visits, or he will just meet with the simple people, those who are around him. So this king, he just put off his clothes and he wore a simple cloth and dismounted from his horse. Dismounted means got off from his horse, leaving all his bodyguard behind. எல்லாரையும் அவங்களோட கூட வந்த பாடிகார்டு, அவரோட குதிரை எல்லாத்தையுமே தனியாக விட்டுட்டு இவர் மட்டும் சிம்பிள் ட்ரெஸ்ஸில் அந்த துறவியை நோக்கி போகிறாரு. When the king approached, the hermit was digging the ground in front of his hut. So what is happening? When the king entered the hermit house, அங்கே கிங் வந்து அந்த ஹெர்மிட்டை மீட் பண்ணும்போது அந்த ஹெர்மிட் வந்து கிரவுண்ட் நிலத்தை தோண்டிகிட்டே இருந்தார். He was digging. Seeing the king, he greeted him and went on digging. The hermit was frail and weak, and each time he stuck his spade into the ground and turned a little earth, he breathed heavily. Okay, with very tired. This frail means in poor health. This hermit looks very tired, means he feels very weak, but still he was working. What he was doing here, he was just preparing the ground for planting. He was digging the earth for planting, and he was breathing heavily. ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டு அப்படி ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டு அந்த நிலத்தை வந்து அவர் தோண்டிட்டு இருந்தார். In same page, next part. The king went up to him and said, I have come to you, wise hermit, to ask you to answer 3 questions. How can I learn to do the right thing at the right time? Who are the people I most need, and to whom should I therefore pay more attention than to the rest? And what affairs are the most important and need my first attention? So here he is repeating, he was saying his 3 questions. I have 3 questions, and I hope the hermit will help me to find the answers. And he was stating the 3 questions. What was the best time to start everything, and who are the most important people in his life, and what was the most occupation that he has to find. The hermit listened to the king but answered nothing. Okay, the hermit was listening carefully, but he did not give any reply. He was just continuing digging. You are tired, said the king. Let me take the spade and work a while for you. Now the king saying, you are looking tired, please let me help you. இந்த ராஜா வந்து நான் உங்களுக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணட்டுமான்னு கேட்குறாரு. Thanks, said the hermit, and giving the spade to the king, he sat down on the ground. Now the king offered help, and the hermit was accepting it. He is giving the spade to the king, and he was just sitting on the ground. Last para. When he had dug 2 beds, the king stopped and repeated his questions. The hermit gave no answer, but rose, stretched out his hand for the spade, and said, now rest a while and let me work a bit. Okay, so now this king started digging, and he was saying, after some time he was asking the hermit, he was repeating the question, please answer my question. But again the hermit did not say any answer, and he said, okay, I look you are tired. Hermit children, king, he doesn't know that he is a king. He is saying, man, you are tired, so you take little rest, I'll do the work. Let's move on to next page number 30. But the king did not give him the spade and continued to dig. 1 hour passed and another. The sun began to sink behind the trees, and the king at last struck the spade into the ground and said, I came to you, wise man, for a question to my answers. If you can give me none, tell me so, and I will return home. So now the king, the hermit asked to give back the spade, but the king did not give him, and he continued working. 1 hour passed, the second hour also passed, 1 மணி நேரம் ஆச்சு, 2 மணி நேரம் ஆச்சு. The king was still working, and at last he was tired, and it became evening. The sun began to sink, and now the king was saying, I have traveled far and I came here to ask the answer for my question, but if you can't help me, please tell me, I'll just go away. என்னோட வீட்டுக்கு நான் திரும்ப போகணும், உங்களால் ஆன்சர் சொல்ல முடியாட்டா சொல்லிருங்க அப்படின்னு அந்த கிங் சொல்கிறாரு. நெக்ஸ்ட், here comes someone running, said the hermit. Let us see who is it. Okay, while they were talking, there was a man coming. There was a man, he was running, and the hermit looked at him and he was saying, see, someone is coming. Next, page number 30, the last para. The king turned round and saw a bearded man come running out of the wood. So beard man means the hair that grows on the chin of a man's face. Okay, நல்ல ஒரு தாடி வச்ச ஒரு மனுஷன் ஓடி வரான் அந்த ஃபாரஸ்ட்ல இருந்துட்டு. The man held his hands pressed against his stomach and blood was flowing under them. Okay, so that man he was taking out his hand from the stomach, and from his stomach blood was flowing. He was bleeding. வயிற்றுலேருந்து நிறைய ரத்தம் வந்துட்டே இருக்கு. When he reached the king, he fell fainting on the ground, moaning feebly. Feebly means lacking strength. When he see the king, he was just ராஜா முன்னாடி வந்து அந்த கிங் முன்னாடி வந்து மயங்கி விழுந்துட்டாரு. அண்ட் அவரோட லேக் ஆஃப் ஸ்ட்ரென்த்தே இல்லாமல் ஸ்ட்ரென்த்து குறைஞ்சது மாதிரி அவர் வந்து கீழே விழுந்துட்டாரு. The king and the hermit unfastened the man's clothing. There was a large wound in his stomach. The king washed it as best he could and bandaged it with his handkerchief and with the towel the hermit had. But the blood would not stop flowing, and the king again and again removed the bandage and washed and rebandaged the wound. So there was a heavy bleeding on that man's stomach. This king, he was redressed again and again until the blood was stopped. When at the last the blood ceased flowing, the man revived and asked for something to drink. The king brought fresh water and gave it to him. Meanwhile the sun had set and it had become cool. The king, with the hermit's help, carried the wounded man into the hut. So while they were talking, the king and the hermit, there was a man who was coming with a heavy wound on his stomach, and he was fall down before the king. Now the king is offering help to him. He was just removed the bandage and he was redressing again and again until the bleeding stopped. He was helping him. At last the man asked for a water, and this king gave a fresh water to that man. At last it became night, and with the help of the hermit, this king took that man into the hermit's hut. So we will stop here. In next class we will see the remaining parts. Let's move on. So once again, let's revise the 3 questions. What is the right time to begin something? What is the most important? Who is the most important person to listen to? And what is the most important job to be done? Okay, these are the 3 questions. Don't never ever forget, students. Now let's write our classwork. All of you open your classwork note. Classwork. Write the heading lesson 2. Write today's date. The 3 questions. Write the heading, the 3 questions. First one, new words, Tamil meaning. Hermit meaning Turavi. Warrior, போர் வீரன். Faint, மயக்கம். Morning, pulambal, threshold, vassal. So these are the 5 new words. Write it down fast. Hermit, Tamil meaning Turavi. Warrior, போர் வீரன். Faint, மயக்கம். Morning, புலம்பல். Threshold, vassal. So take new page and write it down neatly. Don't make spelling mistakes. So if you have finished, let's move on to next synonyms. Synonyms. Proclaimed, announced publicly. Quitted, left. Frail, in poor health. Feebly, lacking strength. Ambush, an attack on someone from a hidden position. So these are 5 synonyms. Write it down neatly. All of you read with me. Proclaimed, announced publicly. Quitted, left. Frail, in poor health. Feebly, lacking strength. Ambush, an attack on someone from a hidden position. Okay, students, let's see antonyms, opposites. Wide opposite, limited. Avoid opposite, accept. Different opposite, similar. Seized opposite, released. Seized means கைப்பற்றுறது, released means relieving it. Antonyms: wide opposite, limited. Avoid opposite, accept. Different opposite, similar. Seized opposite, released. Write fast and write neatly. Maintain your classwork note neatly, students. Okay, if you have finished, let's move on to reference to context. In your book, page number 33, third question. Let's move on. Reference to context. The first one, now rest a while and let me walk a bit. This is a line from the lesson and there will be 3 questions. Let's look at it. What are the speaker and the listener doing at the time? So who is the speaker and who is the listener and what they were doing while they were speaking this line? Why does the speaker make this offer of help? Does the listener accept the offer? How is this interaction important to the chain of events in the story? So let's see the answers now. What are the speaker and the listener doing at the time? The speaker, okay, this line, now rest a while and let me work a bit. So who said this? As we know, while the king got the spade from the hermit and he was working, that time the hermit asked him, now you take rest and I'll work for some time. So this was said by the hermit. The speaker is the hermit and the listener is the king. The king was questioning the hermit after digging 2 beds of soil, and the hermit was listening to the king. Why does the speaker make this offer of help? Does the listener accept the offer? King அதை accept பண்ணாரா? No. The hermit made this offer because earlier the king had begun to help the hermit dig. The king ignored his offer and asked his 3 questions again. How this interaction important to the chain of events in the story? Okay, so இது பேசிட்டு இருக்கும்போது இந்த இன்சிடென்ட் வந்து ரொம்ப important. Why? This interaction is important because it is then the wounded bird man came running up to them. Okay, while they were talking this bird man, he was running up to them. So this conversation is very, very important. Okay, students, write it down. This question you can find in your book, page number 33. Reference to context, it is there. Write it down, write fast. Don't keep your note incomplete. It must be completed. All the classwork, everything, whatever we give, it should be on your note. Okay, if you have finished, let's see today's homework. So after writing this, open your homework note, homework side of your note. Today's homework: study the classworks. Okay, what are the things that you have written in the classwork? You have to study it and complete the following. You have some fill-ups from the lesson, so you have to fill it up. A king wanted the answers to dash questions that he considered important. The king decided to go to a wise dash to seek his answers. The hermit lived in a dash which he never quitted and received none but common folk. When the king approached, the hermit was dashed the ground in front of his hut. The last one, a dash man came running to the hut. He was bleeding a lot. So these are the 5 questions from the lesson that we have seen today. Read the book and find the answer, and after filling it up, click a photo and send it through me in the WhatsApp. Okay, students, so there are some more synonyms also. You have to study. After that, you have to fill it up. I'll take the homework note and write down this, and I'll read for you the fill-ups. A king wanted the answers to dash questions. How many questions? You have to write how many that he considered important. The king decided to go to a wise dash, to whom that king went to seek the answers. Okay, that is the answer. Next, the hermit lived in a dash which he never quitted, which he never left, and received none but common folk. Okay, so where does the hermit live? That is the question. When the king approached, the hermit was dashed the ground in front of his hut. When the king approached, what work the hermit was doing. Next, fifth one. A dash man came running to the hut. He was bleeding a lot. A dash man. You know the answer. So you have to fill it up. Then there are 5 synonyms too. You have to write it down, answers for it. Okay students, that's all for today. As we have seen an interesting story today, let's continue this story in the next class. Until then, study well, take care. Part 2 will be continued in next video. Thank you.